That's it. That's a wrap. Good job, everybody. That's what I'm talking about, Bob. Hey everyone, thanks for checking out another Click Capture Change, where we believe the click of the shutter or the capture of 24 frames a second can change the way we think about a brand or a company or a people group. And in this case, change the way we think about set building. And I personally love it when we find the perfect location, but sometimes it's just not practical. And that's the situation here. So when our friends at Technica came to us with this idea, they were launching 2 new turntables. One that was a traditional turntable where you plug in all the wires, send it to speakers. The other was Bluetooth. And they showed us some samples of some photography that had been done in a New York City loft. And we loved the look, and they loved the look. We considered going to these locations and trying to find places that would look like this. And we thought, let's build a New York City loft right here. We needed to make it feel like it could be a city loft and have these warm tones. And at the same time, we needed another set that featured the Bluetooth version of the turntable, and we wanted to take that one towards more of the cool side. So how do we do that in a way that allows us to be quick in moving from one set to another? Obviously, that's the whole reason we're building sets, so we're not changing locations from city to city. And so we came up with this design that was basically a long back wall with a perpendicular wall that came out right towards the camera with a window in it, and we built one set on one side, the warm set, and we built another set on the other side that was the cool set, and it worked like a champ. You can't see it in this shot, but we have space lights in the grid above us, and we were able to use those as kind of an overarching ambient fill throughout both sets. And then we used some strong light coming through the window as our key light. It was cool because Kyle was able to jump in and build these sets, built framework to hold all these, and figure out how to piece it all together, make one big long wall. And then Michael, who's our DP, was able to jump in and say, all right, how can I paint some things on this brick wall to make it feel even more like brick, adding texture, adding some color. And when it was all said and done, it was amazing. We created 2 videos for each of these products. The first being more of a product launch, features and benefits type video, and the second being a setup video that described where to plug things in, how to power it up, things to look out for. Each of these types of videos required a lot of copy. There was a lot of text on screen. So as we're shooting, we had to be really careful about framing, composition to make sure that even if a camera is moving, where's the copy going to go? And when something pops up here, the camera moves, then something else pops up here. So all of that came into consideration. It was a very detailed shoot. And action. Now, Technica's international headquarters are in Japan, and interestingly enough, I had just been there a few months before this shoot. So one of the things that we determined to do was take some of the photography I had captured while in Japan and work it into the set. So on the warm side, I had a shot of the bamboo forest, and on the cool side, I had a photo of Mount Fuji that we were able to work in there. So it's subtle, but it could save your life. Right, Julian? You want to know one of the best things about shooting in this studio? Every day was a walkaway. We didn't have to strike things, we didn't have to tear anything down. This was a 3-day shoot and pretty complex when it came to the little details. So we were exhausted at the end of every day, our brains were fried. And we were able to just take the footage and back it up and take the batteries and put them on the charger and say, see you tomorrow. So here are a few clips from the final product. I'm so thrilled with the way it turned out. It actually helps me think a little differently about what's possible.